Heather, WTTW.
Hi, Mayor. A WTTW news analysis found that the expanded and extended curfew the City Council approved at your request was enforced only 4 times between mid-May and mid-August. Does that data lead you to conclude that that was an ineffective attempt to fight crime in Chicago?
No, I mean, as I understand what you just said, it sounds like you're judging quote-unquote success by the number of people who were either arrested or given some kind of administrative notice. I don't view it that way because I don't, as I said at the very beginning, this is not about being punitive at all. What I think we have to accomplish, and I think we're making and seeing strides in that direction, is number one, reminding parents that there is a curfew. When we were initially talking about this, a lot of parents didn't even know that there was a curfew. Number two is making sure that the young people themselves know that there's a curfew. And the bigger issue is making sure that we shut down as many of these big, huge gatherings where young people were traveling aimlessly across the city and not respecting themselves, others, or property. And I think we've seen a significant diminution in a number of those incidents since we did a full-throated public engagement campaign and changed the curfew. And remember, what we did is we made the weekend hours the same as the weekday hours. So that small gesture, I think, and that small change, I think, really benefited us. And look, and the other thing that I hope you talk to some police officers about this, excuse me, the vast majority of kids that are out after curfew, and policemen see them, they say, hey, it's curfew, you need to get on home. And the young people say, okay, I'm on my way. That's what should happen. I don't want to put kids in handcuffs and arrest them. That's not the point. The point is to make sure that their parents knew, that the parents are taking responsibility and educating their young people, that they know where they are and who they're with, and that we reduce the incidences of young people in large masses causing challenges all across our city to our neighborhoods, to our small business people, and frankly to themselves. And I think we've done a lot of good in that regard.
On another topic, Brandon Johnson today took the first step toward running for mayor.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Brandon Johnson took the first step for running for mayor, challenging you. Your reaction?
None. I'm doing my day job. There are going to be people that come, people go, people make announcements. I'm not focused on that. What I'm focused on is making sure that I do what the voters elected me to do every single day, that I deliver on the mandate that I was given, and that we educate people over the course of time about the things that we have done to benefit them. We're talking about COVID today, but we could talk about the amount of resources that we put into mental health, 10 times the amount of resources that were dedicated to mental health from the time that when I started. We can talk about, frankly, the progress that we've made in public safety, and I'm proud of that work. We could talk about the work that we've done around affordable housing, making sure that people aren't living in stable housing situations, what we've done through the pandemic to help with rent relief, what we've done on economic development, and how our city is probably the best positioned in the country as we recover from the pandemic and walk towards prosperity. There's a lot to talk about, so I'm focused on those issues and not who may be taking another step to get into the race. And my last thing I'll say is this. It's real easy from the sidelines to be critical, to say that things aren't working right. I think what Chicagoans want is a vision for the future that shows the brightness on the horizon, not creating some dystopian view of our city that is inconsistent with the reality that people face every single day. Do we have challenges? Of course we do. Are we working on those every single day, every week? Yes, of course we are. But there's a lot of good things that are happening in our city, and I'm going to remind people of that as well.
Thanks a lot, Mayor. Thank you, everyone. That's a wrap.
Thank you.